I'm exploring one big question using the four powerful AI tools. So the question will be, what are the new ways to plan and deliver the construction projects? And let's see how each tool helps us find the answers. So, for example, these four tools include Storm by Stanford, which does not just jump into writing. It starts by researching from different angles, asking smart questions, and building a strong outline, like preparing a well-structured article before writing even begins. So, I have opened this Storm AI. This is from Stanford. So this is free. Once you created your account, you can just go and type your question. So there is a word limit, I think, for 20 words, and you can you can select the search engine and others. So you can also change the mode. I'm using the default mode for this test. So once you have done everything, you can just go and type start. So here it is. What are the new ways to plan and deliver construction projects? It is just asking me the question. What is the writing purpose? Please share the motivation and what you hope to achieve with your topic. Trying to write an article on new and innovative approaches. And once I submit this, it will be doing its work. So it will be generating my article. It may take 3 minutes. So before we wait for 3 minutes, we can test another tool and we'll be looking the results at last. So the next tool is Elicit. It is an AI assistant built for research. So it asks questions and it helps to find top papers, summarize them, and pulls out the key insights. So let's look at it. Okay. So for example, you can see this Elicit AI. So where you can like you have three options: finding papers, research report, and systematic review. For systematic review, you need pro license, which we do not have. So we'll be just looking to for a research report for now. So if you want to have or want to find the recent papers on certain topics, you can just go and select these find papers. But now I'm trying to test the research report. So I'll be pasting my question, and once I do that, it will be evaluating my question strength. So it is like writing like the good research question. So it is asking me to become more specific. However, I'm going to do for this for now. So it is like choosing the level of rigor and speed. So we only need this fast approaches because we do not have pro license here. So we'll be generating the report. So meanwhile, let's look at another one. So which is the Undermind.ai, which is like an Google but with a deeper thinking. So you just ask a tough question and it explores a research like a human would, like and giving the focused and thoughtful answers. So let's look at this Undermined research assistant. So this is also one important tool. For this, you need a corporation email or education email. Otherwise, you cannot simply log in from simple email. Keep that in mind. So I'm just pasting the question. However, this Undermined research assistant, it will ask a different bunch of questions before giving us a final result. So I'll be asking the questions here. So let me do another thing. So it is asking me question. That is great and broad question to helping narrow down. Could you clarify whether you are most interested in? Yes, I am very much interested in technological innovation. For one, I will say yes. So I will be yes for both. Okay, I will not only use the building information modeling AI. I'm organizational approaches like integrated policy delivery and the lean construction. So it is also asking whether I should be obliged to academic studies on these methods or practical case studies. I think that will be also both for question two as well. So simply you can write that. And any particular area of construction like residential, commercial infrastructure, I'll be saying the residential for now. So let me go and select this option. It may ask other questions as well for refining. So it is asking me another question as well. Are you most interested in innovation addressing a specific project like or should the scope include the whole residential project life cycle? So let me look for Okay, so like pre-construction planning versus on-site delivery. Let's be more specific for this. Okay, so let me say pre-construction planning for now. And for second question, should the focus be the innovation that have been adopted and validated on a region? No, global. It can be global. Okay, it can be global approach. And are there particular outcomes you are looking to optimize, reducing cost, improving sustainability? For question three, I will just say yes, and I will be submitting it. It might ask other questions, but so it is asking me other question as well. So, are you interested in innovation applicable to farm residence, a single family, multi-family, or should we focus on narrow category? So, I think we should not ask these questions. So, would you like to include the high quality industry reports? No, I'm just going to generate the research report. So now let's look the another one, SciSpace.com, which is also one of the very important tool, which also have the capacity to some or produce the literature review. Also you can submit the PDF. However, there is also the paid version, there is pricing, therefore keep that in mind. We have paraphraser also. So basically this makes technical reading and writing very easier. It helps us to understand the complex papers, refine our writing, and even checks for plagiarism. So like the citation generator, you can look that, and it is for great for tuning rough ideas into the clear research. So let me select this. What are the new ways to plan? And I will be selecting the deep review for now, and I will be submitting the button. So we just have unlocked the deeper mind. So it is running. So it's running, it will be looking the papers as well. So now let's look at the result. I think the results from the Storm AI is already been generated. Look, let's look. So for example, we can see the summary. We can see how it is writing. What are the new ways? So it is talking about the traditional models, and also it has been talking about the emerging approaches, including integrated project delivery and the progressive design build, such as building information modeling, artificial intelligence, and data analytics. So there is a traditional construction project delivery methods. You can see the report. Also, you can see the citation as well. So, for example, if you click here, you can see it is getting its results from articles and sometimes from the research papers as well. So you can see it is giving us a very simple yet effective answer and under the different headings, and it is very good. Okay, so this is very useful tool. It's some AI, and it is very free as well. So we can see there is a table of content, we can see the case studies and all the headings, which is bookmarking the everything. So you can just look these things. We'll not be reading these things for now. Let's look the another from the Elicit. So if you look at the Elicit, you can see here it is generating something like a article. So it is giving me the abstract, also giving me the methods, and also it is doing the review of the different papers. So for example, it is showing what are the different studies being conducted here, and you can see the construction projects, and you can also look this from the abstract. It is generating its summary from the abstract of different papers. So the methodology, you can see the thematic analysis. So it is more detailed and more organized in a sense, like a research paper. So you can see the barriers and enablers. So there's a lot of things, and the references in APA format as well. So you can see everything. So I think this is more detailed and more organized. You can even rename it and share it or download it. So like this. Next is Undermind. It is basically running and not being generated. So now let's look at the SciSpace. I think it has generated uh, the things. So we should just click in the read more. We can see the results. So it is providing the simple yet detailed simple one, and it is giving the result on a point basis, the useful tools as well as the citation and the insight from those papers. Also in this SciSpace, we can create a new column, and we can, so for example, method use. So if you select the method use, you will be getting the new table for different papers. This is like a literature review. So for the deep review, I think there is only one access, or only you can do one deep review at a time. Therefore, I could not do it here. However, let me show you another review, or for example, another one, the impact of climate change and biodiversity of coral reefs in Australia. You can see it is giving me the organized report, and it is more detailed than the past. This is because I have selected deep research here. So only one at a time you can do the deep review source. So keep that in mind as well. So I think that is all. We ask our question and we get our answer. So thank you so much. You can test by yourself. You can evaluate the result, or you can take some points from each tools. So for me, I think Storm is the best one, but it does not directly take the results from the latest articles. However, it is very free. However, other tools like Elicit, it is also performing better, or Undermind, which is giving the detailed report. Keep that in mind. Look and explore. Thank you.